Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Oma here again. Now you'll be seeing Trev in this video. It's not like the previous video where you just see just me, but I want to start first. I have a little confession to make, so that is why I'm coming first. And if Cheb approves of this video, of course you'll be seeing this video. Like if you later see this video, just know that Cheb approves of it because I'm going to like have him go through it when he comes back. So there is something I want to do. Today is a Saturday morning. In case you see me looking all sweaty, don't worry, I want to clean up their house and everything. You know how Saturdays can be before I have my bath and before Chep gets back. He went to church. So what is my confession? Yesterday I was all worked up about this YouTube channel somehow in my head. You know, we have a lot of videos here. We have like how many now? I think 66 or 64. I'm not sure. So I was thinking, why is my YouTube channel not growing? Seriously, I was not having it. I even went to Instagram to go and write it on my stories. You know, I went to put it there on my Insta stories to say that I didn't like the performance of the videos. This is not to say that I'm not grateful for the growth we've seen. I mean, we've seen the level of growth and I am grateful. So, but like the performance really for me, like measuring it, like what we put out, the quality of the videos and the turnouts, I feel like it is low, too low in contrast. So, you know, I was not having it. It was not funny. I began to really think deep. And it came to my mind, you know, I don't know how to say God has been laying it in my mind, but I want to believe it's God. Yeah, that's what I want to believe it is God. God has been laying it in my mind to be more real with you guys. And I don't even know why, because I don't, okay, let me not say I'm not fake. Let me not say I'm fake. But of course, there are like a few parts of my life that I'm obviously hiding. Because when I say obviously, I'm trying to say almost everybody does that on social media, right? Everybody puts out the good parts. Everybody puts out the aesthetically pleasing parts. You know, you don't put out some part of your life because you feel like, oh, you need to, you know, cover some matter for yourself. You need to help yourself. You need to, you know. But in my case, I don't know why. I've been having more like a prompting, to be very honest, to be very real as I am in real life on this channel. Maybe not on other social media platform, but on this particular channel. This is not to say that I am faking any other social media platform. No, but you know what I mean. Show the good parts of my life, and then the parts that I won't say they're not good, they are good. So, but the parts that most people don't show, you too, you don't show it because you know, you're not about to be the only person out there that would say this is how it is for you. The only part of my life right now, that I have been hiding, not that I have been hiding, is that the word, or should I say the only part of my life that I have not shown as I should have shown, because I say I'm more of a public person. I don't have a problem showing so many parts of my life. I'm not that so much of a private person. Of course, I do have my privacy. So, but you know what I mean, right? I don't have a problem showing some parts. That part will have to be this house. Yeah, this house. And so that will be resulting, or that's going to result right now to a house tour. So that I face that fear and get over it. Now, this is it. Let me give you the full gist. I mean, this is the first time you guys are seeing me like in this background, in this house, in this channel. You can be sure you've never seen this before. So, you know, when God was pointing me yesterday, he was telling me be more real with these people. Just be more real. Be yourself, basically. Don't be the Oma that has to fit into description of Oma in people's head. Like, don't fit into what you think people think about you. Don't fit into what you think people think about you and Cheb. Just be you, okay? Then people would have to redefine what they think about you as time goes on. And so that's why I'm coming here now, to face these fears, okay? So as most of you already know, if you watch my channel, I got married to my boyfriend of 4 years. I don't like to use the word boyfriend because it kind of gives me this vibe that is a worldly thing. So no, I'm not going to be saying boyfriend. I got married to my partner, you know, of 4 or 5 years. We got married in the 5th year. And he got his apartment, you know, when he was not married. And it almost caused a rift between us. I mean, I literally broke up. No. I didn't break up. How can I say I broke up? For what? Am I running away from? No, I didn't break up. That was not the case. I think we had a misunderstanding. And it was turning out to a breakup. Yeah, it was turning out to something like a breakup. And I remember I had to reach out to his sister, who is my sister-in-law right now. You know, I had to reach out to her and I reported the whole case because obviously I know, like, I wanted to break up. I didn't want to break up. Okay, that's obviously the reason why I took that step, because I wanted him to see things from my point of view, but he wasn't seeing it. So I tried to go and tell, you know, the sister later told the mom, and my mother-in-law, who obviously is seeing this right now, I am certain she's seeing this video, you know, spoke to him, and I was not aware because at the time I didn't have her number. Okay, and then he came back to me. I was like, okay, so he understands me and all, but already he got the house, and why not? We can live there, right? Of course, I'm grateful, and so we later progressed, and now I am here in this house. So this house is a 1-bedroom apartment, and the issue I had then with the house was that the kitchen is like a group kitchen. It's like open for everybody. Do you understand? It is shared. It has like a duplex. if you know what that means. So it is shared. The kitchen is shared, and I was not having it because I don't understand why I should share my kitchen with another person. Like, it means my food items are not safe. I'm not saying anybody's a thief. That's not what I mean here. But what I mean is, I don't like the idea. Like, I finished cooking, I'll not leave the pots in the kitchen. No, I mean, they're like four other persons, and they can even bring their friends, they can bring visitors, they can bring other people too, and my kitchen will just be there. Do you understand? My food will just be there. Like, I could not get it around my head, and at the time I was not having it. No, seriously, I was not having it. But he already had paid for the rent and everything. I just knew that I had to stay. And why I was actually acting up then, let me also put this out before you think that no, I'm this. No, no, no. Why I was actually acting up then was that the amount he paid, I think, on the mainland, because I stay on the mainland. You guys must have known by now. I stay on the mainland, and he stays on the island. Things are way more expensive on the island than it is on the mainland. So, of course, I know that he doesn't want to move to the mainland because the island is his place. But because of what I've been used to, I felt like the amount he paid for this particular apartment, right, that same amount would cover on the mainland for a 2-bedroom flat. Yeah, I'm being sincere. He paid over 1 million for this place. I think like 1.4, 1.5 million. Maybe 1.4 just normal pay. And then what do you call it? I don't know if he worked on it because at the time I was not really talking to him as I should because I was all not having it right. So maybe he did work on it, or maybe it came painted and all, because it's actually very fine. So, but I'm just trying to say that amount would get a proper bedroom flat, right, on the mainland. And I'm not saying you should move to the mainland, but at the time I didn't want to care because how are you paying that huge for it's a place where I will have to share my kitchen? Do you get it? So yes, that was a challenge for me. That was something I didn't like. And so even when, because I know before we got married, because we did not spend time together, I was always saying that, once we get married, we'll have so much content. I mean, it's not only going to be sit down talk videos anymore. It's going to be a lot of things. I was really interested in doing vlogs because I like it. I like to show my environment. I'm that person. I like it. So I looked forward to it before we actually did get married. Now that we are married, because this house thing is a thing that I didn't like from the onset, it now looks like I'm finding it hard to do those videos, like to do those. And Chip has been putting it to me. Some days we'll be like, you can make this video here, you can make that video there, but I'll just wave it off because okay, maybe I really did not want to show the environment. But why? I am grateful to God for this house. And so funny, I have always said, when I was growing up, I started seeing this video now and she would just be smiling. Growing up, I have always said that I want to live in an estate. I don't know why, but each time I go to visit people in an estate, I like the ambience, I like the environment, I like the serenity. I can be that person that is out there on social media, but I'm actually very quiet in person. I mean, I like quietness. I like to read. I like to, be inside myself. I don't know how to explain that. So the estate gives me that atmosphere. Unlike the street I am on the mainland, unlike the streets that we have on the mainland, when you enter, there's noise everywhere. This place is a shop. At least one thing I know for estates that there's really no shops in estates. That's one thing I like about it. There's no shop, just houses, residentials, right? And even if you want to see a shop, it's going to be in a very low. It's not going to be this noisy thing that you see people all over the place. It's very rare, like very quiet. I like the quietness. So even before I met Sheb, long before whatever happened. I have always said I want to live in an estate, and this Chef's apartment is in an estate, a very beautiful estate. Like if I ever come out of my house, you won't even know that it's a 1-bedroom flat. I am serious, you won't know. Maybe you think it's a 3-bedroom flat because that's the construction outside. Just that we are like a number inside. We have like 3 other neighbors, that we stay all together here, and so we're the only ones who know this, right? So I was thinking about it one time when I was coming to this estate. I'm like, God actually answered my prayer. God answered my prayer. Because I have always said I wanted to live in an estate as serene as this particular one. Because there's some estates that are noisy. Like you're in the estate, but it is noisy. You don't even feel like this is an estate, right? There are estates like that in Lagos. So, but this one is not one of them. And this is something I've literally looked forward to all my life. Because I like serenity. I like serenity a lot. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, God, you really answered my prayer. I didn't even pray it like a prayer point, but I used to say it. And I was just want to say at this point that God really confirmed the words of my mouth at this point. And I strongly know that God led Chep to this place because when I started living with him, I began to see that like the houses I was talking about that they had a kitchen inside that would see be almost the same amount with this house is not the same. Like this house is wide. Where I am right now is wide. The bathroom, I'm going to show you guys, don't worry. I'm going to show you guys. But of course, Chep will approve this video before I upload it. The bathroom is wide. But I know he will definitely approve it because he has never had an issue with it. I'm the one that will be all trying to put everything all together. Well, I'm coming off it right now. I am done. I am totally done. I'm going to be myself on this channel. Seriously. And I don't care what somebody else thinks about me out there. Do you get? I mean, I want to believe you think good about me, obviously. But I mean, I don't know if you have placed me on a pedestal. Like, oh, these people have all the money in the world. Oh yes, we do have all the money in the world. Yes, we do, because we are rich in Christ Jesus. So yeah, we do have. So I'm not trying to come and say that we don't have money. No, that's not the point here. Okay, I'm just saying I'm going to be myself and be at my stage and my level, part time that I am with you guys. If I'm not at the level, I won't put out an impression that I am on that level. Do you get it? And if I am there, of course you people will know, because we have the camera showing all of this. So yeah, this is me facing that fear, and right now I won't face it. The fear has even gone, it has died. And I just pray that Trevor approves this video and allows me to take it up, because I really need to take it up. So this room is wide. The bathroom is wide. You know, when I moved in with him, because at the time he was telling me that we didn't stay together because we were not yet married, and when we got married and I moved in, I'm like, this place is really wide. I'm beginning to see the advantages of why he chose this place to other places. Firstly, other places would not have been in an estate. Firstly, because the ones I'm talking about, that because this is like a service apartment. Also, that is another thing that said I like about estate. I don't have to worry about how I will dispose my debts, how I will dispose refuse. I don't. I just take something and throw it outside. Of course, we have the refuse bin outside, and you just sleep and wake up and find out that they've arranged it right. You don't have to worry about that. So I'm trying to say there's so many benefits here in this pay that he paid for this house that is not a waste the way I was seeing it then. That, oh, this is a waste, why did you do this? Was it just so that you be in one big place on the island? No, it really isn't a waste. It's an investment. So your mental health, to be honest, it's an investment, because there's so many things we don't have to worry about. It's already taken care of. So I got interrupted when my phone said that the space is already full. I'm like, no, it can't be full. I've made space now anyway. I don't know where I stopped, but let me just round up this talk so that you can see, the house tour. So like I was saying, I really got grateful that he made this choice, right? But that was after I started living with him, because I began to see that this house is not as small as a typical one bedroom flat. Like, the room is actually very wide, right, compared to other one bedroom flats that have the kitchen inside. And the bathroom is really wide. I like wide bathrooms. I don't like small bathrooms. I like wide bathrooms. So the bathroom is wide. We have a veranda outside, like, right, I can see it like from here where I am. And then we get to share the kitchen. So for me, I just think that's I now understand why he took this, even though the amount was looking like he could use that same amount to get another apartment. Because imagine we were not in an estate, firstly, I'll have to do with the noise in the environment, which I have had to deal with anyway at some point in my life when I lived with my family and everything. So, but it's just like a dream I've always had for when I get married, that I want to stay in an estate. And I never told Cheb about this. This is not something we ever discussed, and I didn't discuss it with him. You get it? Whenever I discussed it, it just happened to be that he also chose an estate. So that's going to try and answer my prayer. I should be grateful, and I am grateful. I am actually grateful. What again? The part of servicing the apartment as well is covered in that money that I was saying, like, oh, this money would have gotten something else if you did. I can just manage the kitchen. So what I've been doing really is I've been cooking and been bringing my food upstairs. We have a cupboard, but the cupboard does not have a lock. So because of that, I don't keep my food outside. I'm just not okay with the idea. You get so, but of course our neighbors have their food. Some of them, they have their food in the kitchen because they have a cupboard with a lock. While some of them take their food upstairs as well. So yeah, let me not do the tour. I've done my confession. So now that I've done it now, I am as free as a bird. There's really nothing I'm hiding anymore. I know everybody's content is different. You get it's not every content creator that would want to show you their house, and it does not mean that they're living a fake life. That's not what it means. I mean, they live in a house. They don't live under the bridge, so they did not lie to you. You just have assumptions in your head about them, and that's still fine. Do you get it? That's the kind of content. Now that's not my kind of content. My kind of content has always been me being the example. You get, because I've always stood the grounds of marry someone who gives you peace. Don't marry for things, and that's exactly what I did. I just didn't put it out, and that was what I did. And I mean, why shouldn't I? Do you get it? So I mean, I've always been that person that I like to use my own. When I say something, when I preach something, I want my life to reflect that thing, and I want to put it out there. For instance, I had a parlor wedding for my traditional, and you must have seen the video now. If you haven't, I'll link it up here. You see it. I had a parlor wedding, and I put it out. I could also not put it out. I could also just take picture in one side, maybe of the compound and post, and nobody's gonna know. But no, because that's not my kind of that's not like me kind of thing. My kind of thing is to put it out so that I would show people that these things I was saying that we should do, these things I would keep saying that, get married to your friend, get married to this, get married to that. I did it, and I think I should show you that it is possible. So that's one of the reasons why I actually put out all of this. You get, to show you that it is possible, and by the grace of God, it has always been possible for me. You get, so now that I am here, I was talking about it yesterday. I'm like, I stay in this house. This house is beautiful. It's comfortable. Why am I hiding it? Why am I waiting? Okay, so I'm watching other people's house tour. I'm watching other people's YouTube house tour, minimalist house tour, and their rooms are giving aesthetics. You know, the bed cover, everything. These is that why I'm waiting until we pack out, because okay, yeah, I want us to pack out of here, but not like we're in a hurry to do that. Although we still have to do it because I'm not planning on renewing the rent. I want to move, and I'm feeling like we can even move to the same estate because I really do like the estate. Just that maybe to another apartment that I will have my kitchen all locked up to me, and I can cook and just leave the food there and not feel like I want to put my food upstairs, because that one's another exercise on its own. I've been climbing staircases, so but then there's that. I'm just saying in general that I don't think I should compare other people's houses to my house and use that as a yardstick to not put out my content and to not be free. So in my own head, I didn't even know I was hiding it from you guys, because at least you guys know that I and Jeff's videos right now are all about sit down talk. We just have a few vlogs. So it's not like, but because I know that when I saw myself getting married, one of the advantages I had in my head was that I was going to be having vlogs outside. That was something that was an advantage to me that I could not wait to start doing. Because when I was in my family's house, I couldn't do it because I was not sleeping over at Chef's place. I was only coming to visit for our sit and talk videos, right? You get it. So now that I'm married, I began to ask myself, why are you not now doing the very same content that you have all been hyped about? Do you get? Why are you not doing the same content that you have been looking forward to literally? Is it because you want your house to be giving? Like, you want your kitchen to be giving? Yeah, it's going to be giving, but if it's not giving now, still put it out as long as it's your kind of content, unless it is not your kind of content, because I have people whose content are not that kind of content. But if it is, please put it out. So that's why I'm coming to now make this announcement that I'm going to be doing this house tour, so that you know that I have gotten over this fear, and this is going to encourage you. This is actually to encourage you to get over your fear, whatever it is that you have as a fear, as a concern, or how people will see you, or what you think people will think about you. Take one step forward. Put one step forward and do something about that thing, and you find out that you've overcome the fear. Because even right now, as I'm talking to you on this camera, I have overcome the fear, and I am certain that Chef will allow me to put out this video, because he doesn't want to have this. All this one I'm talking doesn't want to have it. All this fear does not have it. If I wanted to make a video of Chef on this bed, he would allow me to do it. That is his kind of person. That is how he has always been. I've been the one just withholding back on these areas, and it's about time for me to come out of it already. You get already, and by the grace of God, I know this video is going to go far. Yeah, so this is our own minimalist house tour, okay, in a 1-bedroom flat, 1-bedroom apartment. Which one is it called? Anyone. Okay, and you will be seeing this video when Trev is back. We will both do the house tour together, so that he will hold this camera for me and it will look all beautiful, and you can also see him as well. And yeah, thank you guys, thank you. So this is Irma. You probably calling me Mrs. Trev. I like it too, I like it, but I not saying that my name is Irma on this channel. I'll call Chef. People now call me Mrs. Chef, but it's still fine anyway. It's fine. Yeah. So let's have the house tour. You guys, Chef is back. So I told him about the house tour, and he approved the video. So we have a house tour video.
I was not here when she introduced earlier because I was supposed to be here, but I'm just coming back from church.
And he's gonna me this. Yes. Let me start drinking it now. So he's going to be showing us our house. He's going to show you guys our house.
You want to see our house, our humble abode?
That is one humble abode.
Where we stay, they call it humble abode. If you check the dictionary, we say our house, humble abode.
So yeah, let's start. So at some point, right, he will take this camera like closer to me to show you some parts, but at some other point, you see both of us because it's our channel.
So I got from. Who want to share?
Give me first. You're not going to give me. I want to share. I believe this is where you guys should see most of our videos being done. This is a room, right? We have this window. We have one window. We have 2 windows. We have another window, which I don't know if you're seeing now because of the camera. It's here. So we should sit down on this chair to make our videos, because YouTube videos, we don't want like the back of like this chair. Now this chair has a back stuff. We don't want to show in our videos. So we sit down here where there's no backrest. And so most of the videos you see us sitting down here to make is on this bench, and we don't sit down to make the videos.
I don't know if people can see. It gives us like height.
I'm not showing you this thing.
It's my PA.
Chef uses
my PA's public address.
He goes for outreaches every week.
Yes,
he goes to preach in the market.
The markets.
And I'm so proud of him about that. So that's why I had to show you guys that. Chef's bed space. This is his bedside desk. Mine is over there. That's my bedside desk. For most of our videos, our background is always this: the TV, fan, and that's about it. This is the entrance. Then what people see because we'll soon go out. So here, this is that wardrobe that we got. I don't know if you remember. Mm? That we bought one wardrobe like that. Mm, that I mentioned that there was no space and we had to get it. Anyway, Chef set it up, but it took me like 2 hours or 3 hours to set it.
It was a task.
So, but we have it now, and we have our shoes underneath. Inside these cartons, Chef shoes are inside these cartons. I don't know how you keep shoes inside cartons. I just think to get spoiled, but funny thing is, it doesn't get spoiled. I don't know how he does it. So, but don't worry, when we have more space, we'll probably get a shoe rack that is open. So please come forward. All right, this is my corner, and this is that window I was talking about.
Your corner that I never stay in.
Which I didn't stay.
You're always running to my corner. Why are you always running to my corner?
We have been joined together. So anyway, so now you see that the room really big, like I was saying, because we have 3 windows, 1, 2, and this one. Although we never open this one because of maybe where it is at, like it's rightly behind our bed, so we don't open it, and maybe there's also no need for it. These other two, like they're fine. Forget the books you see here, they're not my books. Forget, don't mind that. I think maybe Chef is not a book. These are Chef's books. I came and met it here.
My little library, I still need to.
My books are still my family. I'm not calling my family, but this is my family now. My books are still my parents' house. I didn't bring it when I was coming here because I was looking at the space. So I don't know, we have like a plan to set up like a bookshelf here. I don't know if we'll be here for long. That's the reason why I've not set it up yet. But if we think we're going to be here for long, so we'll set up a bookshelf here. And when that happens, I can then go to my parents' house to bring my books as well and have all these ones too there. So this is my drawer. This is my drawer. Makeup things, this, that's what we have here. Okay, now down here, we received this cooler on our wedding. Part of the gifts we received, and we have so many gifts stacked up. There's not enough space for them. So why it's here? Because I have like my ingredients, my cooking ingredients stores here. If you remember, I mentioned that my cupboard in the kitchen does not have the padlock yet. And why you see pots down here, I have a soup here. We have soup and we have oil that I used to fry plantain in this frying pan. That's why it's here. Because I do not have like a locked cupboard yet for me to keep my food items. This is our wardrobe, the one that we had in the house before we got this one. So before we got this wardrobe, anyway, Chef, did you tell them you wanted to have like a dressing table for me here? That was the plan for this space. He told me that I was going to have a dressing table for me with my mirror. But anyway, we needed that space for this, and so we used it for this. Up here, we have stacked up our wedding gifts that we received that we are not yet in like putting to use. We don't have like use for it yet. So, but down here is the what should I call it now? Our provisions. Well, follow me. Let me show you the bathroom. And this is how I look. Okay, so now I believe you guys are seeing me because the camera is there. So this is my bathroom. This mirror is for our, I don't know what to call it. You guys know we got this. I don't know if you've seen that video that I mentioned that we can hang our toothbrush. I really love it because it's safe. This way, nothing can touch the toothbrush, and underneath is opened. So it's not like it is covered. So this is supposed to be here, part of it. But we noticed that it's kind of adding to the weight and it may not be able to pin to the wall properly. So we just decided to keep it here. This is not meant to be here. These are washing machine soap. This towel is our towel for cleaning shoes. We use it to clean shoes. And then when we're done, we hang it here. Under here we have the brushes, sponge. This one is Chef uses it to wash the toilets, different part of the toilet. This pipe is for fetching water into our drums. When water is running, just in case when we don't have water running anymore, we can use the one we stored. Here, this is our washing machine. Yes. And this is our, is it dirty bag?
Laundry bag.
Laundry bag, yeah, laundry bag. Okay, I don't know if people saw this thing. These are towel for when we come inside. You show them everything, no? Because I'm showing everything. Yeah, this is our foot smart towel for the bathroom. And here's our slippers. We have bathroom slippers separate from the slippers that we wear in the room. Finding it hard to do this, we call the tripod. So these are for me and this is for Chef. We don't use this one in the room because it's going to be wet obviously when you're done bathing. You put know when we got this thing, we got it for the towel to hang our towel. But the time we tried it, almost every time it keeps pulling down. So just use hang our sponge. I introduced Chef to the glove sponge. You should tell them. I introduce you because when I was doing glove sponge, you will be like, after all your glove sponge, this. Now you have joined me in the glove sponge movement. So when I'm happy for you, congratulations.
It's actually nice. It's actually
Say
nice.
thank you.
I've said thank you before. Let's say thank you. Yeah. Thank you. This is thank you.
Okay. So anyway, we didn't get to hang at all here because it was not strong enough. And then this is our window blinds. Let me turn this thing and hope it peaks. This is our window blinds that Chef did. He already didn't even try joining in the house. So Chef does this. This is Chef's business, and you guys should patronize him. Okay, for your window blinds. He did the one in the room and this one here also in the bathroom. I don't know if you can see that soap holder over there. Chef is not with me, so I'm just hoping it fits anyway. The soap holder over there is for our bathing soap. Okay, so we have Chef soap is on the top and mine is underneath. So this is our toilet, and we have the hypo for cleaning over there. That mop is for the room. The bathroom mop is outside under the sun to dry. So we have two drums.
So this is my humble place. This is where I stay. This is where Oma decided to marry me. Which I sometimes I look at her and I'm like, what do you really see?
Excuse me first. You know what I said.
We're in public now.
I just knew you were talking to me. So
I'm in public now. And of course, you can't do that in public. But I'm saying that, sometimes I wonder, like, what did she see in this guy to marry him in this, one room? And I'm forever grateful because someone of our caliber, superstar.
Which superstar, beg?
Superstar can
so superstar
can see ahead,
potential superstar.
And that's one thing I like about her. She's prophetic in her decision making, and I think she knows that we can't be in this place for long. Like she said, rightfully said, we don't know where maybe we are going to stay here. We don't know if we're going to move, and but we're trusting God that. No, we're not trusting God. We trust God that when it's due, we move. Because I think that was one of the things I told her. The one thing about this place is that it's very spacious. So when you tell somebody that you stay in a room,
that was I was telling them.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the actual size? Before we go, I was
do like
a total.
This one is actually.
It's very wide.
And I was giving a veranda to myself.
I'll show them. Let's go and show them.
And then the kitchen is downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So it's a duplex though. Well, everybody has that different rooms, But it's not like the normal, flats. Everybody's still like Tiotento usual. Everybody's minding their own business, And I think that's what also made her to consider because nobody's knocking at your door. That you on you want the charge for nobody does
everybody
that.
Has
everybody
composure,
everybody, so it's just like
no disturbance.
Exactly. So
it's not like a typical one room.
Because maybe her fear may be like, oh, you're not gonna on gen now. You're not trying to fellowship and somebody knock on the door.
No, for me that wasn't really it. For me, it was more of that my kitchen now. That was
she wanted.
It was only kitchen that I had an issue with because I was like, no, this is not nice. I need the kitchen. This one, that one.
But I'm very grateful. Like now, she even does the kitchen things. Like I see.
As if our personal kitchen.
And funny enough, she even tells me that she has not seen anybody cooking like that.
Yeah, I use the kitchen the most, funny enough. Yeah, I've never really had like a disturbance with anybody in the kitchen with me because look, I'm the only wife there's a wife upstairs now. But look, I'm the only person that actually cooks almost all of the time. I don't know.
Because I mean, she's the fifth born, she has been cooking all
Cookies. In my family house. Cookies. I think they called me. That time I came out from a trip, I said nobody used to make semo for him. That's why I make semo for him. So now,
have you called them? Who is making the semo now?
I used to ask them.
It's a very vital question. Very, very vital.
I came back from a trip. That's why I make semo. Now this.
So I mean, this is where I stay. This is where my mother goes. So this is Cheb.
We love you, Cheb. We love you. So that place there, you guys are saying. It's supposed to be like an AC there. And
it's not supposed to be an AC. It's an AC place.
It's AC
when the AC arrives.
Yeah, that's right.
That place because the place is quite open. That's why I block it with that wooden stuff.
Okay, so this is the room. I'm not like that this camera is not even getting the whole size. Right?
And you're not putting it in the 0.5.
Okay, 0.5. Okay, So this is our veranda. And this is the view. of what our estate looks like.
Let's start on the camera.
This is the kitchen. Okay, in case the kitchen doesn't look all cleaned up, don't worry. We'll have someone who comes to clean it. But me, I actually clean my part. Whenever I want to use it, it's always clean. So this is our part. Then this is our cupboard that I spoke to you guys about. This is our cupboard here and here and here. Yeah, I've not used that pressure cooker yet. And then this is our part. Um, this is our gas. Down here is supposed to be ours, but I don't know. People already had it there before I came, so I just left it like that. So this is the mortar that I mentioned to you guys that I received as a wedding present. This mortar, and I've been using it. It has been really nice. This is Chef's. This used to be Chef's gas when he was single, but now that he's married, I packed it up for him. But we have this for you to use it. So let me just show you for an example I'm talking about. So come see, show them. So this is like one of our neighbors' cupboard. You can see that if we had this kind of thing, I wouldn't have to like take my food upstairs. So, and this is another person's room too. But I'm still fine taking my food upstairs. I think I'm okay with it. Yeah. So that's the kitchen, and this is the compound. I want to show you guys our generator that is making that sound. This is our generator that's making that gas.
You guys will test this might be detective.
I feel like it's picking our voice. But that gen sound too will come in.
So this is just the whole house stuff. Just decided to show you guys around.
Thank
So
you
you
so
guys
much.
know, you guys know us like family.
Abiyo.
We are family, but we have nothing to hide from you guys. We want to go with you guys, that you guys will see our growth and see that it's possible to start from where people consider, the lowest points and from there grow. So it is what we plan to achieve by this video. I hope this video communicates something to your heart. And
Yeah.
also, as a guy, I mean, you can get married, just get someone that understands you, get the will of God for your life, and everything is seamless.
Yeah.
So, no.
Yeah, welcome to the end of the video. I don't know if my outro here because of this noise. Let me do the test. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching up until now. I am so glad that I get to do this because I feel so light. I feel like a burden has been lifted, seriously. I feel so free, and I'm just feeling for everybody out there who is still trying to cover things. So don't stress it, okay? Don't put yourself under due pressure. If you want to, you can actually make yourself out. You can show it to the world. Alright? I mean, you won't be the first. And you're not about to be the last. So don't be scared. Don't be shy. We will see you in our next video. Bye.